welcome to Realm Leagues, hosted by Spirit Realm, streamed by the sexiest streamer in the Brawl community, Skisets, S-K-I-S-E-S. Please don't call me Skysets like most Europeans do. We have Aetherium on the left side on Team Red versus Salvia on the blue side. Now, both of these teams are in the negatives. Am I right, Hockey?
You could say something. Okay.
Aetherium are 1-2 and Salvia are 0-2. Yes, Salvia has 0 wins, so they're looking for the first one. If anytime's an upset, anytime's a day to make an upset, it is today. Salvia has never won a game this so far in Realm Leagues.
Yeah, the only game they have won against was the DQ of Hypnotic, and everybody's getting a DQ game against Hypnotic and Fugachi, so they have something to prove here. Everybody's eyes is on. I mean, it's on Aetherium, but a lot of people are looking at Salvia as well too, because Salvia, being the lowest seeded clan coming into this as well too, it's expected against the 4th seeded clan Aetherium here. It's expected for Aetherium to go crazy and create just a massive steamrolling through Salvia here. But Salvia, they got something to prove. And they gotta bring to Aetherium the punch. They gotta take this game and go crazy and create the upset.
What seed is Hog?
Hog? Hog is like 7th seed.
That's crazy. What's 7th seed and what's first place? Okay.
It's based on... Okay, go ahead.
Anyways, oh! Is that... No, don't tell me that's who I think it is, Hockey. That is Benji! Oh my god, Benji is playing for Salvia. Little fun fact between Benji and me, Benji has never beaten me in ranked until recently when I moved out because my Wi-Fi was bad. But Benji gets eliminated there. Benji, maybe he's improved. You know, he did get the first stock. Benji, in my opinion, has improved. He played better against me even though I was lagging. But Benji, you know, he's on the come up. Salvia picked up 8 players today, if I don't stand corrected.
Yeah, 8 players singly today on the 12th of the 8th. December 8th, yeah, December 8th, they picked up 8 players, which is crazy. I mean, they're definitely stacking up. They're preparing for the rest of CBs coming up because they got 1 of their 2 DQ wins. That means the rest of the games are going to have to play here. So they want to stack up, get their players ready, and rightfully so. I mean, you got amazing players. Oh my goodness, speaking of amazing, Benji taking out Castell off the top, getting a nice lead right now for Salvia. And Sex, what do we have here right now? We got a lead coming in for Salvia in game number 1. Something unexpected here coming in from, once again, a lower seeded clan against a higher seeded clan.
This is pretty shocking that Salvia is doing this as well. Salvia, oh, Benji, no, where are you going, Benji? Benji gonna hit, oh, almost got hit with the spear, but gets punched instead. Is he eliminated? No, he can back on, but never mind, gets stopped by the lovely Zuko, aka the Drago Trolling, who's also looking for a teammate, by the way. He's against Raptor right now. Oh my goodness. Just a 4-piece. Lovely stuff from them. Guys, predictions are still up, so, you know, if you want to make that late prediction that Salvia will win, this is the best time to do it.
Indeed. And yeah, it is set up right now. We talked about a lead. You know, Salvia wasn't able to capitalize on the lead there. And, I mean, I hate to bring up past clan battles, or at least yesterday's clan battle. Tonka the Gas versus WSC was an amazing show. I was there to cast it. I was there to watch it. And I saw every bit of it, where Tonka the Gas built and worked on a lead. And it led them to victory in the 3v3s against players like Cronus, Pier, WCJH. I mean, that's crazy stuff. I mean, Salvia here.
One sneak in those 3 names, but go on.
Yeah, Salvia here, like I said, they need to work with the lead here, but they have lost the lead. Aetherium, it is in Aetherium's favor. Raptor has to lock in on this Ada, but 3 defense, you're running 3 defense, maybe 4 defense. Ada, it's not looking too great right now already. You're seeing damage is about to be tied up. Raptor's unable to get this first stock out of here, and, I mean, Draco is just going crazy right now over on this spear.
Draco, why? He keeps dropping that. He keeps dropping that. The total prize pool for Realm Leagues is $100. First place gets 50, second place gets 30, third place gets 20. And Raptor with a late elimination. Now, Hockey, we talk about teams that beat WSC. We just started talking to Gas. Aetherium 2 weeks ago beat WSC. And me and you were talking a bit about this earlier and yesterday, and even early in the stream that the viewers will not be able to see. Beating WSC is no longer beating an upset, as they've lost to Aetherium 2-1. They've lost to Taki the Gas 2-0. And they lost a round to Division 9. This is no longer a, hey, beating WSC is an upset. Beating WSC this is the best time to beat them as they're in a rough patch. And speaking of rough patches, blue team, Salvia is in a pretty rough patch themselves. This is a free win for every clan, it seems like so far. Every clan is looking at Salvia as the only non-DQ clan to be like, yeah, free win there. We can maybe rest some of our players there. At least that's what I'm thinking as a hog CB. Like, I'm looking at Salvia and I'm like, I want to test new players against Salvia. I want to test hot players. Because Salvia has 0 wins. And today, they need to upset the second worst clan in so far by leaderboard standards, Aetherium, who are 1 and 2.
Yeah, indeed. But Draco, I mean,
it does not look like it. Oh, Draco gets hit a recovery. That recovery on Grayson, you know that covers a lot. Really slow to come out, but it covers a lot. Now, Tickle needs to do something crazy against Winter right now.
Yeah, indeed, but we're just gonna hit that down sig. Going for the Seer, going down deep, gets the Pogo, nothing more to recovery. Just trying to really catch the landing here. However, Jom is able to make it back, hits it with a down sig. That's going to be the first game with a 2-stock victory. Aetherium is going to be claiming game number 1 here. Let's see what's going to be an adjustment now coming in from Salvia here. Because it is a 3v3 best of 3. You have time to adjust, your order, and figure out what you want to do in this crew battle. And I feel like a crew battle is a good stepping stone for Salvia. I think your best thing to do, honestly, is to just you gotta like go like engines rolling, man. Because you cannot let the opposing clan just take games or anything. You gotta step on the gas, you gotta hit them hard, and you gotta take games. That's what's happened here. But I think what happened in that game there is Salvia, they had a lead at the start, but the lead kind of diminished when Raptor came in second place. Not to highlight him, but Raptor come in with that Ada, and Draco was just able to capitalize wonderfully and able to build a lead for Aetherium, leading them to the victory here. So I think if they're able to at least minimize Draco, they're at least able to hold their end and able to take their stocks, build a lead. I definitely think they have the capability in order to take this crew back.
Salvia still looking for the first win. It's almost like Spirit Realm looking for their second win without using DQs, you know. More DQ wins than actual wins. But anyways, Salvia, I mean, it really sucks for Salvia. But like we said earlier, they picked up 8 people today. Now, they picked up 8 people that can't be used for 2 weeks, but they are at least building on the foundation. They notice, you know what, we haven't won 1 game in Realm Leagues. Let's go for a massive, and I mean massive, shopping list. And they made their shopping list, and they brought their shopping here. Here we go. Salvia versus Aetherium. Aetherium is up by 1. Predictions are closing once the first stock is taken. So make your final predictions on this 3v3. Here we go. Aetherium on the red, Salvia on the blue. Hockey, who do you think is winning?
It's hard to say right now, but Aetherium definitely has some momentum coming into this 3v3 because we're on game number 2, game 1 already going in their favor. They have, I mean, everyone is like expecting, okay, 2-0, sweep it up Aetherium, move on to the 2v2s, let's see it. But Salvia has something to prove here. They swapped the lineup a little bit here. We have Raptor opening up, making the swap here. Yes, good point out as well too. Swapping from the Ada, going over to the Bryn now. Benji as well too was on the Zuri. Now anchoring before he was starting off, and now he's over on the Ragnar. And we have Jom who was the anchor now, who's over on, still on the JN. He's still on the JM, but he's in the second place spot. And starting off, Raptor is doing amazing against Draco. He's getting the rematch that he wants.
Oh no!
What are we doing?
What is he doing? So, what? Raptor, are you okay, buddy? I think he realized, yeah, I can't get back. Let me ask, I think he could have, actually. I think he might have, like, misinputted. But, Raptor needs to play a good edge guard game there, and he does. Going for a grandpa, and still the usual there. Ballsy of Raptor.
Yeah. But right now, I mean, it's even across the board here, but Raptor is with this axe, and he's hooking up Draco right now. He's getting in, and Draco's unable to get the weapon. Finally able to snag by, gets the sword in hand. Nice. Gets the D-Live, gets the GC and Sig. Now Draco is kind of controlling stage right now. He's able to build up the damage. Raptor got to find a way to get back here. You got the axe. You got to try to hit him as hard as possible.
Oh!
That's what you like to see. The recovery.
He finished. Oh, God, he gets so... And like, oh, but misses a disco kick. No ball for you today. Draco gets stopped. Raptor, without a weapon, picks up the spear. He knows he just needs one sig. Any of these men need one sig to get the elimination. Goes up to the skies. Misses the sail. That was the time you needed to do a ground pound. And
Delight save. That's gonna be that. Maybe no. Wait,
no,
Raptor makes it back. Never mind. The
wait, can he grab? He cancel. No! He gets stopped anyways by a jump to a stomp. He stomped his head in. Tick on the Jayun. Now, Tickle, you know, Jayun is really good. Really good against low defense characters, mostly like Zuko. Although Jayun does not pack a punch, if you can use that Grace to the well and keep them in combos, but Draco, oh no, he's not doing a clip. Tickle just got tickled by Draco. Welcome to Draco's domain expansion, aka Zuko. Tickle, what happened there? Has a sword. Sword v sword. You usually don't see Jayus on swords, but Tickle gets the elimination. We'll move into Winter versus Tickle, and we were talking about Salvia changing their not their lineup, but the like
Legends.
Legends as well as rotation. Winter is no longer the anchor; he is the second person up.
Indeed, and you're gonna have Castel, who was opening up. He's gonna be coming. Not gonna end here, but Jom here has a lot to prove. I mean, he has his great sword in hand. He got caught by Draco, but this great sword is cooking up. Now he's over on the sword, probably looking for a better kill confirm. You got the Delight save, your Delight recovery. You gotta get something big though. You have Winter right where you want him. You're holding the stock. Come on, you gotta get this KO. Step on the gas a little bit, Jom. You gotta get it.
Oh no, Winter can't stop cooking up if he keeps the momentum here. Tickle's getting tickled at the moment. Gary canceled down sick. Jayun, where are you going? No, Tickle. Oh, I don't think Winter actually thought he would have actually hit that. That's why he gave up.
Yeah, probably that was the case here, but yeah, Tickle here. I mean, he still has a sword in hand, sorted him now. Nice recovery leads to the KO, and that's gonna be the stock, but you still have to go through a stock of Winter to tie this one up. Salvia, game number 2, they're down.
Damage right now. This is really bad for Salvia, but Tickle needs to pull something insane. Needs to bring out that inner use, that inner skill sets, that inner skill drum, inner money holla, you know. Needs to pull out that recipe. And he does. Winter gets the elimination. And Salvia, they're dreading. They're hoping on one man, Benji.
Yeah, indeed. And Benji, I mean, making the swap over to the Ragnar. Skillin has the guitars from the here, but he's gonna have an axe, and maybe he's hoping that Raptor's axe, is gonna be, you know, showing up there, maybe, or maybe he's playing Ragnar for the signatures, you know. I don't know, but he needs to cook up. He needs to take out Winter as quickly as possible and hold this first stock. That's what you're gonna need, because you're gonna need all those stocks. You're gonna need all those stocks, all the damage, all the health points. You need to save up, you know, your health to prepare against Castel here. But he's doing an amazing job. He got a nice string, picks up the axe, gets the Seer, gets the KO, and it's even ski. It's even ski, but a slight damage coming in for Aetherium.
If I'm sorry, I'm DMing Benji to lock in. Castel versus Benji. This is like climbing a mountain with a rock, a hill with a rock. This is gonna be hard for Benji. Not impossible, but really hard.
This was actually, I believe, the opening match for game number 1 here. So, and Benji, I think, was able to get it over Castel, if I'm not mistaken here. But Castel, I mean, over on the Tory, and he is locked in. You see how he took that stock in a quick fashion, and he's holding this first stock very strong here. I'd be concerned if I'm Salvia at the moment, because your game number 2, you're down 1-0 right now under 3v3s. If you lose this, that's going to be it for the 3s. We're going on to the 2s. A lot of pressure is on Benji right now, because he's the last guy up for Salvia, and he has so much to do. He has to take out 2 stocks from Castel, and honestly, damage is even right now, and that is not the position you want to be in for Benji. I don't know, man. The side sig here from Benji. He's getting some nice hits in. There goes side sig now. On a weapon start, trying to get anything started here. The end sig. Castel kind of just playing around, going for some kicks. Not even picking up the weapon there. He had a free weapon, but he didn't even go for it. Benji now going for the recovery. Oh my goodness. Man, Castel is just going on arm.
Oh, this is toxic. Oh, Benji almost got a nice clip there. Oh, did he just do the gravity cancel push-ups emote? And they call skid sets toxic. I don't think I've ever done that, bro. This is a new level of toxic, bro. Yo, he's not
Indeed.
even.
Yeah, Castell realizes that.
Does the Castell have a TikTok? Is he looking? Is he feeding for these clips? Benji gets the elimination.
Maybe.
Benji, I wouldn't take that disrespect if I was you, but that's just me personally. I genuinely want to take that disrespect. I lock in and get this elimination. Get my team the win here. Nah, Castell is just teasing him. Please come at me and see what happens. He's teasing you, Benji. He's begging for you to hit him, and you're not doing it. Benji.
Yeah, Benji, I mean, you're
Benji.
playing it safe right now because he's just trying to find the right hits. He's trying to find the right opening right now. And whilst Costello is trolling, it still be a little bit concerning right now. Picks up the spear, never mind, drops it, still has the spear in hand.
No!
Could definitely end this
He's
one
not
out.
even
But he's
looking
probably
at
gonna
him!
just-
It is
He's looking for the clips. He's looking for the clips. He's trolling around.
Oh,
Side sig.
Oh,
Look
doesn't
at
get the
this.
elimination. Doesn't get the elimination. It is close. Gets the
Look at
save.
this.
Benji
Nice
managed to
save.
get it.
This is what you need.
He misses the tail. Nah, Castell gets the hit. Castell staying on the sword. Not doing any more unarmed stuff. He misses. Castell
See,
gets the
look
win.
how
Oh no, Benji can't get
still
back.
alive.
He needs to be careful. Guess what?
What?
What? A nail instead of a sail. Hockey. Why? I think that sail would have hit.
I don't think that's going to be it. That's going to be it for him.
No,
Benji can do it.
Wow, I think if he had gotten the cell there, he would have gotten the elimination.
Indeed, but Aetherium is going to be taking the victory 2-0 into 3v3. Okay, folks, we're getting back into the 2v2s here, and Aetherium currently win the 3v3s in the 2-0 fashions. They're going to be, we're going to see what they got in the 2v2s here. We got
Is that
Bop,
a vector?
and yeah, that is a vector actually. It's Bop and Nazku coming in for Team Aetherium, and Lunarix, I guess, yeah, Lunarix, Lunarix, yeah, Lunarix and Astro coming in from Salvia. Just have to make sure. Oh, they want to go back.
Thank you for the follow, Draco. I told you the ads are up.
All right. So yeah, like I said, I mean, this is going to be a very interesting one. Aetherium is definitely for their 2v2s. I think they definitely have some good 2v2 players. I know they have some recent pickups, like Nascu, for example, great 2 player. I think they picked
Remember,
up Halo
chat.
Prince.
Predictions are up. Make your predictions. 1.5k says Aetherium wins. 310 points say Salvia wins.
That's big bank. If you put on Salvia, that's big bank here. But
That's money.
anyways, Salvia here, they got a lot to prove here, and you know, with the composition that they're running around, they're running double bow in Big 2024. I don't know what. I'm seeing a vector here on screen, and already starting off, Nazcu is getting a load of this vector because this vector is the healthiest on the field, and Nazcu and Bob right now are feeling it.
Oh my
That ain't sick, though.
Sick. What guy got in the elimination? Nope.
Look at Nazcu though; he's controlling Astro off stage. But same could be said for Lunarix. I mean, he's holding his kick with Bob. They switch now.
What?
Lunarix is now Nazcu. Little team combo here. Little alley hoop, the down sig. Nice there. And for Lunarix now tries to make it back. Gets with the end sig. Waiting for the last docs here. Things are tied up. Nazcu getting the KO. Bob getting the KO. And what started off to be a Salvia type game and an early lead for Salvia turned around instantly in favor of Aetherium here. And I think, you know, it goes to show because this composition that Aetherium is running, it doubles all. I mean, you're running 2 trucks on the field right now.
You know
It's
what?
gonna hit like
I didn't even notice it was double Zol because of the Amethyst crossover.
Yeah.
Bob,
But Salvia, I mean, they're fighting back. Look at it right now. Ski it's side up.
yep, Bob on Aetherium representing on the red team. You know, he's playing Zol better than his teammate at the moment, but he needs to lock in a bit, just a bit, because he's gonna hit by Astro so much on the blue team representing Salvia. Salvia are dreading for their first win in Realm Leagues. And gets hit by his own team, but Victor makes up for it from getting the ground pound. Lunarix and Astro are playing good. Is this the Astro? Oh!
This is a different Astro.
Yeah,
this is
it's
just Astro. Not Asterix lol. It's Astro.
Astro trying to save
But
his
get back-
teammate. Notice he doesn't need
Yeah.
it. Oh, Lunarix with a lovely dodge. Does not get hit by the Zol. Down sick by Bob. Bob getting hit by his own teammate.
Yeah.
Sig from Lunaris on the Vector. I love seeing Vector. Vector's my favorite Lance character, so you know I love seeing. He looks like Starscream from Star Wars. And Sig does not catch. Oh, but Lunaris is on his final stock. Astro still living on this Zarya. He's still alive. He's still kicking it. No way. Gravity cancel there and the recovery. Oh, close!
Watch Lunarix now. Oh my god. Oh my. Can he make it back? He doesn't. Perfect game for Salvia, taking that W there with 3 stocks remaining. And I look at the. I mean, if we had like replays or stats or something, that help that Asher was at in that stock. What?
Are you
No,
hating?
I'm just.
No,
I'm
you're
just
hating. Is he hating?
I'm not.
Is he hating?
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. If we had something to just at that second stock was just.
We still have predictions up. So once the first stock goes away, predictions are over. So you haven't run it for Salvia. They just won the first game, and like Hockey said earlier, it's big bank. 2.1k does not believe in Salvia.
You know what? I'm putting my 10 points because you know what? I want to get part of that.
Bob is screaming at his teammate to join VC. He's begging him. They're all screaming. They're saying, play Hattori. Get off the Zal. You suck on Zal. Get on Hattori. That's literally what Bob said in the chat. I know you guys can't see it. Castell is even saying it. Get on the Hattori. Come on. Put the fries in the bag for the Zal and get on the Hattori, bro. That's literally what he's saying. Same teams. Wait, is that a Vector? Oh, wait, I thought it was double Vector.
No, not a double Vector. It is the line. The level 100
Space has no idea who Salvia is. 8.6k on Salvia! Salvia are the worst team in Realm Leagues with 0 wins, but they are 1 point up in this 2v2. Salvia on the blue, represented by Astro and Lunaris, and the red team has Aetherium, represented by Bob and Friend. Who's his friend's name? I hate that they changed their name.
It is Nasku.
Oh! The lovely team combo. Ooh, he doesn't land on stage. Unlucky. Unlucky for Aetherium. A lot of Salvia fans in the chat. I also like rooting for the worst team. But Salvia looks too far. And they do. They both fall on the second stock. You never like. I know you don't watch sports, but like you never watch like anime and like. I know you read mangas. I know you read books. You ever like read something like the worst team is playing and you're like, let's go to the worst team. That's what I'm
you're rooting for the underdogs. Like you're rooting for like a nice underdog.
I wouldn't say the underdogs, but yeah.
There are underdogs in this situation here because I mean, Aetherium 2-0-3. Now we're in the 2v2s. I mean, they're up. They're able to take a game. They're showing that they have a fighting chance at least. But I think the difference between game number 1 and game number 2 was sincerely Bob doesn't play Zol. He's known for this Orion. And we're seeing right now he's able to hold his first stock and look at the huge damage that he's able to build up here on Salvia. Their second stocks is already about to fall here. Bob though goes low, tries to make it back. Exhausted recovery sends him up flying in the air. In the meanwhile though, Nazgûl was taking care of Lunarix on the other side. But Astro is still holding the second stock somehow.
Oh, they were almost about to stop cooking, my boy. They were so close. Lunaris, what are you doing? Lunaris, what are you doing? Bob. Skibby Bob. Yes. He is still on 3 stocks right now. On the Orion. Bob just turned up a whole new level. Gets the guy to cancel Insig.
Could have been huge there, but Insig there from Lunarix final. But it's definitely, it's not a question of is it too late, it's definitely late, but Lunarix is going crazy on Nazgûl. This could be what they need.
They know he's gonna go for the N-Sig. He's so obvious with it. It goes to the recovery, gets hit with a Dale, almost got hit with a double Dale. Hockey, this is scary for Salvia. You won your first game, you do not want to let go of your lead. Gets caught in his own team with Side-Sig, but he lives from that. Gets hit by Bob. Oh, weapon throw.
Indeed.
Madness is going on here. Side-Sig from Lunaris and gets eliminated by Bob. Bob! Yes, he's gonna go for the elimination right now. Like, too easy. Oh, Bob hitting his own teammate.
So my god, you can see some trolling around here. Nazgûl's looking for the W whilst Bob is just trolling around.
This says toxic in Realm Leagues. Like, what? Bob?
But I mean, look at the hell that Astro is in, rightfully so. You could just have fun with this game here because you could honestly just run unarmed against. Astro, the hell that he's at right now. You just honestly prepare for game number 3.
Oh,
And
Bob with a lovely save on his teammate. Bob! And
Finally.
1-2-1 in the 2v2. Aetherium ties it up.
Indeed. Tying it up right now. You're seeing that Bob was locked in there, and now he's locked off with the Giro. Not sure what they're cooking right now, but I think one difference between Salvia and Aetherium for sure in these 2v2s, Salvia is locked in. Aetherium is still throwing around. I mean, that game number 2 was definitely a locked-in moment. At this game, they're definitely trolling around. And if you're trolling around and you're playing with your opponents, I mean, it could be scary. Definitely, it could be scary. And if they make that comeback, that's definitely gonna haunt you forever. So maybe, hopefully, it doesn't turn around to bite them back. But we'll see here. We're seeing
If you're
once
just
Bob
tuning
makes swap
in,
to zero.
they are tied 1-1 in the 2v2. Aetherium took the 3v3 and a resounding 2-0. Is Bob him? We shall find out. Astro switching to the Yasuri. Lunaris sticking on the Vector. We love Vector in the skill set side. Bob switching to the Giro. Excuse me?
Yeah. I don't know what he's cooking with this Giro. I've never seen him play Giro, but it's a level 40, so I'm questioning his Giro as well too. But Nascu is locked in on this Zol. No matter what game it is, he's not swapping off, rightfully so. I mean, when he plays twos, he plays this Zol, this Amethyst specifically here. But we gotta look out for Blinaric since he's able to take out Bop already, and that's an early KO. But Nascu comes down, tries to save his teammate here. Astro getting a save on his teammate. But Nascu, I mean, he's going to pound down with this. Oh my goodness, it's there!
Ooh,
He's
lovely
controlling
kick.
both of them, the ground pound! Oh, he almost got Astro with that ground pound. Bob, though, it was his job to cover the stage and to kind of control traffic there, but Astro was able to just kind of let loose. It is tied up in the stock count right now, but definitely gotta look out for Astro and Astro here because one of them is about to fall, and just as I say that, Astro falls.
You saw Lunaris literally helped the enemy team. Said, "You want Astro right now? Let me give him a." Oh, Lunaris! That's 2 times in a row you're hitting your teammate. What's going on? Is Lunaris playing for the enemy team?
I don't know, man. Maybe Aetherium had a recent pickup, and maybe that name was Marix. But I mean, when you're playing Lance is that kind of weapon where it just hits everybody, but you can end up hitting everybody. Man, what a big hit coming in from Nascu, able to take out Lunaric, setting them down to their last stock here.
Oh,
and oh my goodness, Astro is cooking on the. He's cooking on the Katars.
Yeah,
Once again,
Lunaric. Oh my! And we know how good Qatar's in. I mean, Qatar's literally gets players like Flaming MBL to 2400. You know,
wow.
And Astro's not playing the Qatar's that well. Mostly the Asuri. And Vector falls. Vector's eliminated. It's over for Vector.
Lights out indeed. And Astro now is just going to be up now for this one. And has to take out 4 stocks here. And 4 stocks against a team that is trolling. I don't know if you can do it, but he still has a fresh stock. He takes out Nascu. You got to take out now Bop as soon as possible here. Goes for recovery, connects with it now. But now he has a momentary one-for-one. Can he capitalize on some huge damage? GC down stick though, doesn't hit. Astro gets a hand stick. That's huge. Was looking for something huge out of that one though. Doesn't get too much. He's finding this 1v2 here, Ski. Honestly, it might be a free-fall because Bop is hitting his own teammate now.
Bop loves playing around. Bop is...
Oh my God,
he's playing around too much. So, like I said earlier, Qatar's really good at it right now. They did get a small buff too. Asuri, a bunch of players are saying that Asuri is really good at the moment. Oh, gets it there. Oh, does not finish off with a cannon. There is a chance for Astro to do the impossible, to do the unthinkable. It is Christmas time. He might be asking Santa for a quick wish.
Indeed. I'd definitely be using one of my wishes here. But you seen the Qatars, I mean, it's coming out, but nice 2-piece combo, leads to the KO, and Nascu gonna be securing it for his team here. 2-1, pushing Salvia to match point here.
He was not on the nice list at all.
He's on the naughty list. Indeed.
You know what? If I had to wish for something for Santa, I'd wish for better Wi-Fi and a rematch against Spaceatronics. I recently moved, so you know my Wi-Fi is against me. Got a new controller, but maybe that's what Salvia needs: a new controller, better Wi-Fi, or maybe they need to get off the Vector.
Yeah, indeed.
Or maybe they need to put money on this. 5 bands. I don't even think some people own 5 bands, but Ragni
So-
double ass. So everybody's switching except for I like LFT. I keep forgetting his name. Nazareth.
Nasku.
Nasku's. I love Nasku's commitment to just staying on the Zal. He's so nonchalant. Like look at him. He's like, everybody switching around me. Who cares? I'm just chilling. Bing chilling right here. Everybody's just switching left and right.
Yeah, so speaking of switches, I mean Bob making the swap from the Jira now over to the Sorolan, and he says that he's gonna hop back over on the land. Makes sense. That game that he won, that second game specifically, he was on Orion, so you're gonna have that shared weapon of the land, and shared weapon of the sword from the Jiro here. But speaking of Salvia now, Salvia complete swap. Lunarix is going to be still sticking with the lands from the Vector pick, but this time going to be on the Macho Man, going to have an accident.
Oh no! It doesn't punish Bob. That would have been perfect. That would have been so perfect. He was looking for it. He was begging for it. Does not go for it.
Astro, though, I mean, speaking of his swaps, he's going to be still on the Katars, but he's going to... Now, breaking down the game here, Bob, he is the healthiest on the field. Nasku is the first to go down, but blue team is maybe soon to follow here. Double N6, none of that connecting.
Bob.
Leads to KO. Team combo.
Oh my goodness. They have him in a penitentiary right now. Astro gets hit with us. Interesting.
Yeah.
Lunaris, can we stop ground pounding, please? If I'm in a VC with Lunaris, I'd beg him to stop ground pounding.
Definitely, I mean, Salvia, I mean, the heat of the
Oh my goodness, it is over for Salvia. If you were rooting for the team who has 0 wins in Realm League so far, maybe they'll win next week.
Maybe they might, but
because today is not the week. Salvia stays, you know, I'm writing it right in the leaderboard already. Salvia with another loss. No one gets saved by the enemy team's weapon throw, and Lunaris just falls. No, lives, gets the ground pound. Goes for another ground pound. Lunaris, stop! Stop with the ground pounds! Lunaris! Stop with Lunaris! No!
that ground pound though, he kind of costed him, and he doesn't touch back.
Oh my goodness, that was 3 ground pounds in a row that did nothing. Why are we doing Why are we doing the ground pound?
Once again, 4 shots are taken to team combo. That he doesn't fall into the down sig. Nasco was hoping for it now, but Astro has a huge task against him. Last stock here, it's not looking good. He doesn't have a fresh stock. It's deep in the red here. Game number 3, everything counts down to this. And then Sensei sends him up in the air, sends him flying, and that's the win gone for Salvia. And a win in the books for Aetherium. GG's well played. 3-1. They were at least able to take a game, but sadly, it was only 1 game. It wasn't 3.
1 game is 7 rounds.
Wow. Crazy stuff.
This is insane.
And that's going to be the W here for Aetherium. Well played indeed. Well played to Salvia as well. They had a nice showing, but it's going to be 2-0 victory for Aetherium.